Well, now we know for sure.
Our next order of business is to get as close as possible to Mikami. But before we rush in blindly, there's something we need to be careful of. And that is the being known as the Shinigami. The Shinigami will be loyal to Mikami and will warn him if it discovers we're following him.
If there's a Shinigami around. No. If there was one, I'd be dead. I have to touch it.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Death Note episode 34, Vigilance. Let's dive right into it, man. We're counting things down to the end here. Last time we seen Megami. Is that his name? Megamind? Nightlight?
Megamind. It's Nightlight. His name is Nightlight.
We haven't seen him long enough for me to remember his name. I think it's Megami.
It's not Megami.
Okay, we're going to...
It's not.
Megami?
Mikashi? His name is Nightlight.
But last time we seen him take pictures of somebody on the train and then write his name
down the name. Yeah, Predator.
And I've been thinking about it.
Bad toucher.
Right? I've been thinking about it, right? Why would he need to take a picture of the guy if he was just right there? Couldn't he just look over his shoulder?
I think he was trying to be inconspicuous. I think if he just stared at him and wrote down the name...
No, he didn't have to do that. All he could do is just look quick and then...
Yeah, but maybe he wouldn't remember the spelling. So maybe he took a picture so he could see the spelling. And then... Jot, jot, jot.
Okay, fair enough. Well, let's dive into...
I don't know. Nightlight does what Nightlight does.
But he's not even supposed to have the book anymore. He said he was...
Nightlight marches to the beat of his own
beats. He seems like he's a obedient follower of God.
Follower of light.
Yeah, so there has to be
Sodomy?
so there has to be some reason behind why he took the picture. But let's get...
We're popular tonight. Now everyone wants to message me. No one wanted to talk to me all day, but... Now apparently I have friends. Right.
So a man who was on the same train as Mikami just collapsed. He was harassing a young woman and suddenly fell to the floor. It all happened about a half a minute after he wrote something in a notebook. That's gotta be it.
Well, now we know for sure.
Yes. Our next order of business is to get as close as possible to Mikami. But before we rush in blindly, there's something we need to be careful of. And that is the being known as the Shinigami. The Shinigami will be loyal to Mikami, and will warn him if it discovers we're following him.
But the Shinigami can only be seen by those people who have touched the notebook. It's going to be pretty difficult to be careful of something we can't even see.
We're gonna try, no matter how difficult.
That ornament on the tree looked like a Tamagotchi.
Light's having another one of his meetings with Takada this evening. Right after they started having these encounters, Takada got a phone call from Kira, and all the surveillance cameras had to be removed. The first thing that came to my mind was that they'd be able to communicate secretly by writing messages.
Everything checks out in here.
Huh?
I've gone over the entire room and there's nothing in it. There's only the wiretap on me.
Right. Then all that's left is the bathroom. Why does Light care so much about checking for cameras and wiretaps? Never mind that. Why is Kira allowing these meetings in the first place? Something just doesn't add up.
Plant a secret camera.
If they really are writing notes to each other, there's only one way to prove it.
What does that do?
Light, I thought you should know. I had a private chat with Miss Misa Amana yesterday.
About what?
Whoa. Oh boy, Light's in trouble now.
Matsuda, is there some reason you're so happy about this?
She told me that she's planning to announce her engagement to you during her appearance at the Pop Music Festival.
Whoa, he's busted. Light's in the
Shut up,
doghouse.
Matsuda! No. She thinks we're together because I haven't been able to break it to her yet. But she means nothing to me. Misa, you idiot. Why pull a stunt like that? No, Takada, you're just as bad. Why are women like this?
Nothing, you say? Why should I believe you?
She was in charge of killing before tea. Somehow she gained the same power as I had and found out that I was Kira. In the end, I had no choice but to take her as my partner. It's the only reason I would ever choose such an impulsive girl.
So Misa was doing Kira's killings, but right now I'm the one doing it for him. Light had no choice with Misa, but he chose me specially to help him.
You're not special.
Believe me, she's nothing. You're the only one for me.
You're the only one for me? Is that supposed to be serious? I expected better from you, Light.
She does have a point. I mean, that's a pretty cheesy line, especially for Light. So which one do you think you'll pick?
Really?
Amani or Takada?
I'm a Misa fan now.
He could keep two-timing them. Are you serious? You don't see any problem with
Aizawa is
that?
on. He's going to go check the
I'm not the
notepad.
one. Will you two shut up?
The thing is, how stupid is
You're going to have to prove yourself from now on, Light. But I will trust you. Of course, if I find out that you're lying, you'll pay dearly. In fact, I'll tell Kira about it.
Kira, huh? You know, I understand that the world really needs Kira right now, but I just can't help but wonder, will the day ever come when you and I can be together? I can't help but hate Kira for choosing you as his spokesperson because it keeps us apart. I don't mind if he kills criminals, but we've done nothing wrong. We have the right to lead happy lives, don't we?
Yes, I want to be happy together with you. But that could only happen if Kira wasn't around.
You're right. If only Kira wasn't around.
Kira should be arrested. It's true. If you and I are ever going to have a chance at being happy together, Kira needs to be caught.
Wait a minute, Kiyomi. Do you seriously mean that?
Yes.
All right. But if I'm going to
Otherwise,
arrest
when
him, I'll
they
need your
plant
help.
a secret
You'll be
bug in
putting
there
yourself
so you
in
can
danger.
see.
After all, I'll be
thing
defying
is,
the
he won't
police,
check
and
the
you'll be
notepad
going against
afterwards,
Kira
so-
and the
But
entire world
notepad's
as
not
well.
gonna do it.
there's a lot of pages that's going to be
Are you
missing.
sure?
He's going to know that they're writing notes.
That's okay.
Unless Light swaps out the notepads after. But then if he swipes out the notepad...
Or a bug with a camera would have been a better option.
That's a long pause.
All right. If cooperating with you means that we can be together, then I'm prepared to make that
Me
sacrifice.
being an
Light.
idiot, I would
What a
read what I'm
turnaround! Just like
say
you'd
out
expect
loud
from our
what I'm
guy.
reading.
He was
Mhm.
able to move the conversation from cheating on Misa Misa to getting Taki to help him.
Mikami's talking to himself.
What's going on?
He was too far away for me to pick up his voice, but I recorded video of his lips moving. I'm sending you the footage I was able to get. It's of Mikami during his lunch break. This is it right here. He's saying something.
Show it to us one more time in slow
Talking
motion.
to Ryu?
Mm-hmm.
Is that you, Shinigami, is what he said.
He seems to have reacted to the scrap of paper at his feet.
He just gave a small sigh.
At this point, he talks to himself a little more. I'm gonna zoom in on his lips.
That Shinigami, ever since he handed me the notebook, he hasn't reappeared. That Shinigami, ever since he handed me the notebook, he hasn't reappeared.
Mikami was given the notebook by one of the Shinigami. But it seems that Shinigami hasn't been following him. So that's how it is.
I guess that's all for today. See you next time.
Of course.
Look, he's fixing his shirt and his tie.
You know what does happen.
Man, things got pretty intense today, don't you think? It's tough to do this for hours on end.
Hours on end?
Yeah, you really look like you're suffering. All right, I'm gonna wrap things up at the hotel.
Okay, thanks for all your hard work. You know, I feel kind of bad that Aizawa's stuck with booking the hotel and checking out every time.
Aizawa got rid of the fro, and now he's taking over from Chief Yagami. Now, same notepad, but no finger mark at the bottom. Oh no, it's still there.
It's gone. The mark mark I left is gone.
That settles it.
I left 4 marks. 2 of them are gone. The room's been left just as it was. Housekeeping hasn't come in yet. Then how and why would anyone switch these 2 notepads for new ones? That settles it. They're writing notes.
Guys, not paying it again. Light got sloppier and sloppier throughout this whole thing.
What's that? You want to meet and talk with Nier in person?
Mr. Aizawa, it's been a while.
What's that black guy
It's
from the
a pleasure
movies
to
that
meet
wears the
you.
Blade.
trench
That's
coat?
very
Yeah, why
nice
does
of
he
you,
walk
but
in with
kinda hard
them
to accept
shades?
while I'm blindfolded.
He doesn't have any weapons or cameras on him.
In that case, you're free to take off your blindfold.
He's gonna be like, L?
Nier, I believe what you said earlier. Elle has been meeting Takeda almost every single night.
I know.
Well, then what about this? They are passing notes to each other. I confirmed it.
Mr. Aizawa, please don't take any unnecessary actions on your own.
Unnecessary actions.
Yes, this is not the point where we bring up evidence against Kira and openly confront him. I must corner him in a dead end with a plan that would guarantee his defeat. This is what it will take to stop him for good. Mr. Aizawa, I'm going to be blunt with you. You and the rest of the task force are already out of the picture.
Oof!
However, if you still want to help capture Kira, you can. All I want you to do is keep an eye on him as you've been doing.
That's it? Keep an eye on him?
Yes. Of course, there certainly is a purpose in watching over Elle. In fact, I've already taken it into account as part of my plan. That's why I'm hoping you can help me in that respect. I want you to watch him, in order to win against Kira. And after that, I want you to be a witness to the end of Kira.
I know he wants to be the one to take him down, but nah. I don't think that's gonna happen. But he is helping to figure things out. That notepad trick, I was wondering how it would work. But like this sloppy, even after they called him out on writing notes, he still
This has been a
didn't
year of
bring his own
breakthroughs for me,
notepad, like,
and I'm sure for many others as well. And what better way to bring
Or
this
tell the
year
girl
to
to
an
bring
exciting
notes.
close than with the East West Pop Music Festival? I'm your host for this evening, Kiyomi Takeda. We hope you all enjoy the show.
All right, the pop music festival's about to begin.
Matsura, shouldn't you be checking over the reports on Kira's killings?
Yeah, in a minute. But after Misa performs, she's the opening act this year. We gotta cheer her on. Yeah!
Can we help you?
What if that bitch writes down Misa's name and makes her croak there after her performance?
We're from the SPK. We'll need you to come with us.
Before we continue, I'm afraid I must apologize on behalf of the staff of NHN. It's very unfortunate, but it seems that this year's opening act, Miss Misa Amane, has not entered the concert hall yet.
Huh?
Of course, many unexpected things
What's
can
going
happen
on?
at the pop
Mogi
music
didn't tell us
festival.
anything about
It's
this.
full of surprises.
Take me back to NHN right now! What is this? Are you trying to ruin my reputation?
Misa, you've got to try and stay calm.
Mochi, what should I?
We need to do this in order to catch Kira.
But that has nothing to do with me!
You should know that I was going to take you at gunpoint as a last resort, but you didn't resist. That was a great help. Thank you, Mr. Mogi.
I probably would have resisted if I hadn't listened to what Aizawa told me, but after hearing about the notepads, there's no doubt in my mind.
What's going on?
I was afraid
Mir.
that girl was gonna kill her on
Yes.
TV.
What is it now?
Because you know
We
she
have a
could write in
problem.
advance
Mogi and
and
Misa
say
Amane
to
have
happen
gone
at this
missing.
time.
I'm
After
already
this.
aware of that. I was the one who took them into custody.
You what? For what reason?
Oh, just in case.
Nier,
Kidnapping is a blatant criminal act. You have to stop this now.
Actually, Mr. Mogi and Amane both came here willingly. You can even ask them yourself. I'll put them on the line now. Here they are.
Mogi, Misa, this is L speaking.
Light!
I'm told that Nier is detaining you. He said that you both agreed to it. Is that true?
It is.
Mogi.
Actually, I was against the whole thing, but Mochi said it would be best if I just went along quietly. He told me we would have both been killed if I didn't.
All right. It's fine as long as you both consented to this.
So now I've removed Misa Amane, the one who might be the second Kira from the equation. Light Yagami, I'm sure the significance of this move isn't lost on you.
I think she doesn't have the eyes or anything to be useful to it like this. But...
It looks like Lidner and the others were successful. It's past 9. All right.
This guy gives me
sorry.
Ray Pember vibes.
He kind of looks like him.
It's my
He's
turn.
Dark Light and Ray Pember together.
Mm-hmm.
My back is so itchy in one spot. Brother puts on the shades and...
Oh, he's gonna try and steal the book, eh?
I guess. From Nightlight?
Mm-hmm.
But that guy literally looks like Nightlight and Ray Pember mixed together.
Mm-hmm.
Lockpick. Looks just like a Skyrim lockpick.
It really
Leaves
does.
work at almost the same time
Like
every day
Ray's
with only
face?
slight
Yeah.
variations.
Nights, yeah.
He leads a completely scheduled life for the
Let's
most
see what
part.
he did there.
So, he always goes to that particular gym every Monday and Thursday at around 9 o'clock, is that correct?
Yes, he's kept that routine for the past 40 years, ever since he joined. He didn't even skip New Year's Day. I became a member and made a few inquiries to confirm it myself.
Good. So then we can assume that he will be there on Monday the 31st as well?
Yes, if he's the type of man who would go on holidays, then he'll certainly go on New Year's Eve.
Giovanni, would it be possible for you to touch the notebook on the 31st at the gym?
Yes. I've already done a thorough check of the hotel security. The locker room is definitely free of any kind of surveillance.
Then I'll leave it to you.
Sir, if there is a Shinigami with him, there's a distinct possibility that I will die, isn't there?
Yes.
No.
Part of the reason you're
Ryuk
doing
wouldn't
this is
do
to test that theory.
Ryuk's not
Even if
interested
you
in
don't
that.
see any Shinigami after first touching the notebook, I want you to continue watching Mikami for a while longer before we conclude whether or not he has one following him.
This guy's smart.
I can have Rester do it if you're too scared.
No, I understand. I'll do it.
El really did set things in place. He made sure that even if he was gonna die, the next generation was gonna be there to stop this guy. But it also comes down to Light just being reckless and cocky.
If there's a Shinigami around, no. If there was one, I'd be dead. It's too late to turn back now. I have to touch it.
Why not just take it? The dramatic turn. Not the joke.
Sir, I've succeeded in
Isn't
touching
that
the
the fake
notebook.
book? Didn't you have to give the book to the girl?
Of any
I think so.
Shinigami at this time.
Commander Rester, please connect me with Mr. Mogi for a moment. Mr. Mogi, according to your investigation and the rules of the notebook, how long can a person be controlled before their death?
Based on the data we got from Yotsuba's experiments, it's 23 days.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'd say that the killings done by Yotsuba were more than enough to prove it.
Thank you for your assistance. We have to consider the possibility that Giovanni is already being controlled. In that case, they could be making him say that there is no Shinigami. That means I need to confront L in exactly 24 days. If Giovanni is still alive until then.
I didn't know that you could control the person
Kiyomi, I saw you had some trouble at the pop music festival.
Yes. I never imagined that Miss Amane would go missing.
Give T an order to contact you and let you know as soon as he's confirmed everything. Once you hear from him, I want you to send me a text message or call me with the following message. I want to see you as soon as possible.
Photographs?
Yes, I want to see exactly what he wrote in the notebook. I want to see the pattern in how Mikami writes, if there are any habits, and what kind of notebook it is. I want to see it all, everything in detail, with my own eyes.
This kid is good,
What do you
bro.
think, Nier?
Perfect. Giovanni has done an excellent job. The handwriting matches that of the records Mikami keeps as prosecutor. There's absolutely no doubt this is his handwriting.
I agree.
With this, we can do it.
The eyes, the creepy smile. Literally everything says that this kid is a clone of freaking L, bro. Like, there's no other explanation. This kid is not his brother. This kid is not his son. It's a clone of him. Legitimately a clone of him. Anyways, ladies and gents, leave us your thoughts in the comments. Things are definitely coming to a head very, very quickly. And I think it's only a matter of time before they catch Light at this point, because he's gotten way reckless, or way more reckless, ever since L died. Right? And when he's now that his dad's dead, and he feels like pretty much untouchable, he's just like not giving a fuck at this point. Anyways, if we missed anything, let us know in the comments, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.